Hey, so many of you ask me if I like manga, if I have read manga, what's my favorite manga. Well, let's make it clear. I don't like manga at all. Well, there are many reasons, but you know, some people think that it's almost impossible to not to like manga and to watch anime, but I think there's really a big difference between anime and manga. You know, I miss colors, I miss movement, I miss the animation, I miss sound, voices, music. I just miss anime in manga. Well, that's the reason. I am really an anime fan. I have seen many anime, but I actually have read only 2 manga, and I didn't enjoy that really. I actually read Naruto manga, and the only reason I read that is that, you know, I was kind of angry when everyone around knew what's gonna happen in the anime, and I was the only one who didn't know. So that's why I read the manga of Naruto. You know, to know the story, to know the plot. That's the only reason. Another manga I read right now, because it's not finished, it's called Pandora Hearts, and there is also one reason. The reason is that the anime ended in the middle. You know, there was only 1 season, and the chance is almost 0 that there will be another season. So I got no choice, and I decided to read the manga, you know, to know how will it finish and to know the story, the plot. That's the only reason. I actually think that there's not a big difference between normal West style comics and manga. I don't know, manga is just black and white, and yeah, the art maybe is similar to anime, you know, the drawing, but I just cannot enjoy it. So for example, Attack on Titan, Shingeki no Kyojin, I'm speechless. I can't express by words how epic this anime was. It was not the most beautiful anime, the deepest anime, the most interesting anime, but definitely the most epic anime I have ever seen. In every episode, you know, there was so much epicness, I just can't express that. And I rushed every morning on Sunday, you know, just in order to watch the new episode. And when the first season ended, I thought, I might read the manga, you know, to know what happens next and the story, the plot. But yeah, I found where the anime ended, you know, the chapter of manga. I have read 1 chapter, second, half of the 3rd, and I was like, what the hell? This is not a Shingeki no Kyojin I know. Where's the epicness? Where are the epic scenes? Where? I know, I was really disappointed, really. It was something. I stopped reading this manga because, you know, it would ruin the epicness I felt every time I watched the anime. So I would rather wait year or 2 years, 5 years, 10 years just to watch the anime, because the manga, I don't know, it was something that really ruined the feeling I got of Attack on Titan. So I just couldn't continue, I just couldn't read that. It was something really, it was a big disappointment for me. Even though I know how manga looks, but I was expecting, you know, the epicness to continue, and it wasn't. It's not like I'm forcing you to anything, it's just my opinion. I think that manga is not as good as anime. You know, as I said, many people, even my Japanese language sensei, told me that it's like anime and manga, it's like brothers and sisters, you just cannot watch only anime. But yeah, it's like that. I don't like manga. I appreciate, I think that, for example, Masashi Kishimoto, his style is amazing. I admit I'm not able to draw something like that, but yeah, that doesn't mean that I enjoy reading manga. I know he makes the plot, I know that always there's manga and after that there's an anime, but it changes nothing. I just cannot enjoy manga. I don't know, you maybe you can, but I respect that. I think everyone is different, and that's good, you know. Imagine how would the world look like if we are all the same, you know, the clones walking around the streets like in Star Wars, and yeah, that's weird. Everyone's different, that's okay. Anime is very different. The voice acting, it's something perfect, it's a masterpiece. I just can't express. For example, well, let's stay in Naruto. The voice of Tobi, of Uchiha Madara, that's really incredible. Or the voice of Kurama, the Kyuubi, or even Naruto's voice, you know, I don't know, it's something amazing. For example, in Attack on Titan, I really enjoyed Mikasa's voice actress. It's really, wow, I know, her scenes were the most epic from the whole anime, and because of that badass voice. Another thing is the soundtrack, you know. For example, again, Attack on Titan. You know, sorry that I'm still repeating Attack on Titan, but it's really popular anime, I think most of you know, and recently it was really, really popular. I can't imagine watching Attack on Titan without those two amazing openings. You know, the first one was really incredible. I was like, wow, one of the best openings I've ever seen. And then came the second one, and it was something incredible. I was like, how the hell could be this opening even more epic than the first one? I didn't know that it's even possible. So yeah, the music is something really incredible. For example, I don't know, Naruto, Clannad, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Cowboy Bebop. They have amazing soundtracks. You know, even when I read manga, for example, of Pandora Hearts, every time I just play on YouTube some songs of the soundtrack of the anime of Pandora Hearts, because you know, I just don't have the feeling. So yeah, the music is very, very important, I think, and of course I miss that in manga. So another thing, the movement, the animation, the colors. In manga, I don't know if it's caused that it's black and white, I don't know, but sometimes I don't even know what's happening, what's going on. I think some pictures are really confusing. Yeah, maybe I'm not used to read manga, but I don't know. For example, in Naruto, there was, I don't know, it's spoiler, but one character died, or maybe he will come back soon, I don't know. But it was someone from Hyuga clan, and I was like, wow, she's finally dead! That empty eye, Hinata is dead! You know, I don't like Hinata, she's really annoying, and Sakura is the best, you know. That's my love. Yeah. Anyway, when I thought that Hinata's dead, and then I saw on another slide that, well, it's not her. Yeah, you know, sometimes I don't even know what's going on. I don't know sometimes there are some swishes and crackles and lines and, you know, debris, and I don't know what's going on. What the hell is that? Yeah, maybe you might say that I don't have an imagination. Well, yeah, I admit that you need a lot of imagination when you read manga, but trust me, I have imagination. You know, I since I was a kid, and it's still with me. As I said, I still am a kid. So I think I have imagination. It's not the case. It's not the reason I don't like manga. You know, sometimes when I lie in my bed, I even imagine some epic Naruto fights or fantasy battles. You know, dragons and some jutsus. You know, Star Wars, sci-fi, everything. I just really like imagining some sceneries and stories, and you know. So I think it would be better to show you an example. You know, I think it's better than just talking and just using some useless words like, you know, and datebayo. And anyway, I will show you an example. What I mean, you know, I will show you one scene, and it will be real life, anime, and manga, and you can decide. Yeah, I think the difference is pretty clear. So enjoy. Itadakimasu. Itadakimasu! So, you still ask for the difference between manga and anime? I think the answer was pretty clear. So, thank you for watching. I think most of you maybe expected some Naruto fights or special effects. Don't worry, I will make them. These videos are just, I saw that many of you really liked that FAQ video I did. So I think I might, sometimes do a video like this. I thought it's quite popular on YouTube. If you don't like it, just tell me. I just thought that I might share with you another side of myself, So yeah. But for the fans of special effects, I can't resist. I will show you something. So have a nice day, and see you on my next video.